Marvel Rivals has become my latest addiction. As I'm sure many of you watching are victims as well, Rivals is some of the most fun I've had in gaming with friends in recent memory. In a period where so many games feel like they're actively trying to make your day worse, Rivals is truly a breath of fresh air. If you don't already know, Marvel Rivals is a 6v6 hero shooter, emphasis on the hero part, where two teams duke it out against each other to complete different objectives like domination or escort missions, in hopes of getting that sweet victory screen. Now, yes, that does sound very similar to another game that was popular a few years back. Okay, a lot of years back, and then that game was recently deleted and re-released as a pointless sequel that got massive backlash. But this one's different, guys. I can play as a cute land shark that terrorizes Marvel characters. Yes, Rivals is an Overwatch clone, but that's not to say it's bad. Honestly, it does Overwatch better than Overwatch is doing it right now. And player counts and public perception would agree with that sentiment. I can't scroll on any social media app without seeing clips from this game, but I don't mind. At least not yet. It's one of the biggest games on the market right now, and for good reason. In my opinion, it perfectly blends team play, shooter mechanics, abilities, and objectives into matches that are pure fun, as long as you have healers. I've been playing this game a ton since it came out, even in the beta earlier this year, and I can see myself continuing to play as long as this momentum and consideration for players is maintained. As a free-to-play game, there are no barriers to entry. Anyone can play and likely have a good time with it, and there are a lot of resources and tools within the game to help you improve and learn new characters. Of course, the free-to-play nature comes with microtransactions, or at this point macrotransactions, because this shit is only getting more expensive, but they don't feel as predatory and manipulative as they do in other games in the genre. Skins aren't dirt cheap by any means, but prices are justifiable in my opinion. And the never expiring battle passes are another way in which this game strays away from the usual way they operate, which can sometimes feel like a scam. Also, the fact that all characters are free and you don't need to buy new ones is a great addition. Everything here screams that they actually care about keeping players happy. It's these pro-consumer additions that feel like a large stride in the genre. And even with the negative feedback and suggestions from the community, the developers actively listen and engage with it, as many of the complaints from Season 0, like Wolverine not being as versatile as he should be, or Hela and Hawkeye being a little too useful, the developers listened and will make adjustments in the upcoming new season. This type of player and developer communication is essential in the modern age, when attention spans are so short and bad features can kill games in an instant. Chinese developer NetEase Games understands this, and they've showcased that this will be the way to approach updates going forward, and we can only hope that this trend continues for years to come. There are truly an endless amount of possibilities for this game. It's a shocker that a game utilizing these super popular characters at this level is just now being put out. It's like an infinite money glitch. A hero shooter that has actual superheroes feels like a no-brainer, and I'm sure DC is seething right now that they didn't do it first. We're probably going to get a DC Combatants or some shitty knockoff version from them soon though. Right now there are 3 main modes, with a 4th bonus one. There's Quick Match, the main casual mode, Conquest, which is basically a casual team deathmatch, and Competitive, the game's ranked mode, along with a 4th seasonal mode which is currently Jeff's Winter Splash Festival. These are all good, but Rivals can add so many things to keep players coming back for more. That can include more game modes, a PvE mode, more skins from comics, of course more characters and maps, and more team-ups between characters that change how you play the game with others. There really is just so much potential here. With 33 current playable characters and 2 more coming extremely soon, there is no shortage of variability to experience. Creative director Guangyang Chen detailed that they wanted to build a roster with fan-favorite characters as well as lesser-known ones, as we see characters like Jeff the Land Shark as well as staples in the Marvel universe like Spider-Man. Quote, "When it comes to designing characters in our game, we usually dive really deep into the background and personality of each Marvel character, so every character's gameplay mechanic and skill is really crafted to reflect who these heroes really are in the comics. And it feels that way when you're in game. Playing as Iron Man, Captain America, Magneto, Groot, everyone feels like accurate representations of their source material. The game really makes you feel like Spider-Man. And it's great. I really couldn't ask for more in that sense. We haven't had a multiplayer game with this roster on PC and console since like Ultimate Alliance, but those don't even compare to the level of this game's accessibility and versatility with online play. We've never really seen anything like this before. I remember when this game was first announced, everyone thought it was going to be a mobile game that no one would play, but clearly and gladly, we were wrong. Previously, developer NetEase had developed 2 Marvel mobile games before Rivals, Marvel Super War in 2019, which was shut down last year, and Marvel Duel in 2020. I don't know how they went from mobile games to this, but they definitely cooked here. I will say some characters do feel unbalanced pretty often, and that can be pretty annoying to play through and deal with, but with the proper tuning that the devs claim to be working on, I can genuinely see this game thriving for a long time. I can only hope that they continue to improve the game and maintain this pro-consumer ideology. We all know we need more of that in this industry. and if they don't, you'll be likely to hear it from me when they slip up. I like to talk about stuff like that on this channel too. That's enough glazing for me now though. I have just really been enjoying my time with this game, and I wanted to talk about it on here to all of you amazing people. Thank you for the support on the channel, and I'd love to have you, yes you, stick around. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to do whatever you want. You have free will, but I do hope you enjoy the rest of your day or night, and don't have to endure any nightmares of Star-Lord ultimates or Jeff snatching you and spitting you off the map. Unless it's me. Then say hi in chat. Bye for now.